Well, hello friends, this is Jeff playing Ultimate Admiral, Age of Sail, British campaign, Steam, beta branch version. The next battle is a weird one, so what I did is I reloaded where I last left off or whatever, a little before that, and I converted these 4 ships into fire ships. So I got Grana 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is and unfortunately, like I said, it's a 5th rate ship. This one's a Hermione, and this one is a sloop of war, and this one is a sloop of war. So it's 6th rate. All I have is 5th rates, of 1/4 rate, and 6 rates. And in this next battle, I have to face, I have to sink 6 third-rate ships. This one's called Battle of Cape St. Vincent. And to say that I don't have any third rates, and I have to go into a battle that is just totally third rates, second rates, and first rates, I mean, that is just plain wild. So yeah, look at this. Okay, so we have 9 slots. And the funny thing with this battle is we go against the wind the whole battle. So yeah. Alright, so I'll have to put what I have. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm gonna put in, okay, I don't know how it's gonna play out, but I'll put 1 fire ship there, and then I will put, I guess it really doesn't matter, well maybe I'll put 2 fire ships there, then I will put in, either one doesn't matter, 350 there, and then the last 2 slots. And that's it. And the whole point of this battle is you have to sink. The Spanish fleet wasn't expecting battle and is still split up into 2 groups while our own is already in line. Alright, so our own is already in line, excuse me. Now, look at this. The best approach will be to get between them so we can hit both sides at once while keeping them disorganized and demoralized. How are you going to demoralize a fleet like this? I mean, I really would like to know. And on top of that, we got some over here. Once we positioned ourselves to keep them from forming line, we should try to focus down on one of the groups. Okay, let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, and where are we? Way over here. After the first group is dealt with, the second should be easy enough to clean up. Are you kidding me? I mean, you gotta be kidding me. Are you kidding me? Now look at the wind. The wind is coming this way, right? That means we're going against the wind pretty much. And these guys, I mean, look, are you trying to tell me, look at this, right? I mean, are you seeing what I'm seeing? How am I gonna upset these guys? I mean, seriously, look. Yeah, and the mission is all must be fulfilled. Destroy 6 enemy ships. Seems easy enough, right? But you know what I mean? I mean, I haven't even counted these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And I might have missed one over there. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I mean, so there's just about 24 ships. Now, granted, they gave us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 allies. And like I said, we're going against the wind. I don't even know what I should do. Like, I just don't even have a clue. Like, seriously. We are going up against the wind, so we can't really do that. So I think, I really don't know. I just don't get it. Like we're going against the wind. I mean, what knot is this guy going at? 0.6. I mean, we're not even moving. I mean, so I think maybe I can make a blockade or something. I don't know. I mean, these guys can't even move. I mean, they're like, why did they, like, they should have made it, I don't know how they could have made this particular battle, but I mean, give me a little bit of the wind. I mean, you know, like, we're kind of like just standing still, to be honest. Look, like he's trying to get him to move. Like, the way I'm figuring it, if I can get these guys on an angle, then we can kind of be with the wind, let them come to us, because I gotta sink 6 of those. Granted, I brought some fire ships, so that'll take care of, if I can successfully maneuver them, that will take care of 4 of them, and then I just gotta, maybe use these guys to, because otherwise I would have just brought in all fire ships. That way at least one of my ships would take out one of the enemy ships, and then I just need to waste 6 of my ships, and I'd still have 3. But because, you know what I mean, like, those things fire at these ships, they're gonna just, humble these ships. I mean, I'm not kidding you. Like, if I had to fight one of them, I could take 3 or 4 of these and surround it, and then I'd have a chance. But 24 of them? I don't think I could do that, to be honest with you. And I'm not complaining, I'm just, like, giving you my thoughts about what I'm being presented here. That I'm not saying I can't get the 6, but I think we're just gonna, we're gonna kind of like, now the 5 ships, I definitely, yeah, and if this guy can come over this way, I mean, yeah, we're really, the wind is, I mean, I guess I could have him come this way with the wind, that way, or do I go, or should I have them already turning around this way, but then our rears would be towards them. Yeah, I really don't, like I said, I don't want to I don't want to keep going forward. I want to kind of just like get them into a group, I guess, and then maybe I can utilize oh, I didn't even know I had 300 on the Grenna 3. I mean, I probably should have dropped it to 200, but oh well, whatever. Maybe I can use those troops to try to capture one of those ships. Because my other 3 fire ships only have 200 on it, so, but this one... Yeah, oh yes, this is the only 5th rate that I'm gonna scrap. And I mean, that's pretty tough to scrap a 5th rate ship. I mean, you know what I mean? It's that's you know, expensive thing to do actually. Yeah, and these 2 ships are kind of like, well, we can't really move. And yeah, like I said, they gave the enemy the wind, and that's for both parties, like wherever that one is over there. So, but the nice thing is, if you sink 6 ships, you can end the mission. So, and it will be a victory. So, yeah, okay. Well, look, why don't you go over this way then? And you go that way, maybe. I gotta break these 2 up. I mean, come on, guys. I mean, yeah, I'm a bad sailor, but what can I say? Alright, so, yeah, they said we were supposed to prevent them from getting in a line, but, yeah, I don't think going at 0.06 this way was going to really disrupt whatever they were doing. Like, I don't really see it. Because, see, like I said, yeah, maybe I should have started my... Maybe I should have started this with my 4 fire ships here. So that way they would be foremost here. And then I can use the wind to come down this way to have speed to ride up into one of these ships. Now that is a thought. It just depends on what they're gonna do. Like I'm trying to... I know we're totally... I mean, if we're going this way, we're at least moving, but if we're going this way, we're not moving. Is that it? Oh no, we got somebody... Look at these guys. Oh my god. Yeah, and see how... Yeah, I should have put my both ships, all those 4 first. Because they'll never go... They can't go against the wind. Like I said, I'm kind of... Yeah, like I'm disappointed that the enemy has the wind and we do not, and we're just like, no matter what I do, like, you know, if I go this way we go 0.06, but I mean, I can't even turn these ships to try to get them to get a little bit of the wind. Oh yeah, and here's the other one. Okay, maybe I can go off that way. Let's see. Alright, now, that's 650, there's an 800 there. Alright, guys. See, I'm trying to think of what I should do. Like, should I... I could ride along like this, but then I think that there's a whole army of them behind them, and... You know what I mean? Like, if I go over here to try to grab these, all of these are gonna just surround me and destroy me. Like, man. See, I'm wondering is, what are they going to turn in at some point? Yeah, and see, these ain't gonna do me any good when the goal is to use each one of these to take out one of those, which would be 4. And then I just gotta deal with, you know, just get 2 of them and then the battle could be over, so. But yeah, I'm gonna have to... Look at that one, he's at 800. Oh, another one. And another one. Yeah, I'm sorry if this is boring to you, but like I said, I am just trying to figure out what to do. Like, yeah, see, we're going at negative. But he's going at 1.6 or 7, and this one is going at nothing. Yeah, honestly, I think I should have started all 4 of these in the front line, because then they could come with the wind. Yeah, this ain't even, they're not even moving. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see what they do. I mean, if they're gonna come into us, then we might have the wind if they come around this way. Oh yeah, they're coming. Alright. This is what they're doing, okay. Alright, well, here goes number 1. It's a shame because this is a 5th-rate ship, I believe. It's a shame that I'm doing this, but I don't have any, you know, lesser ships to do that, you know. And lesser ships wouldn't have any staying power. So once they kiss, we hit them. And then we have to get these guys away. Alright, so that's number 1. It's an expensive thing to do. Now, Grenna, you get over there after that one. Now, these 4... Now, if he gets to blast him, you know, it's possible that he'll surrender or, you know, just get destroyed. So, but yeah, see, so this was this is what I was thinking, that they would come around and I'd be able to, oh boy, yep, okay. But I think, yeah, I think you're gonna go to Davy's locker. Yep, you're going to Davy's locker. Just about. Kiss. And goodbye. Come on, guys, get away from there. That'll be number 2. Hey, and Granite 2 is coming up, but this one is having a hard time. And I'm trying to get some of these guys to get on board ships. Alright, so that's 2 down and 4 to go. I'll put these on the ally ship if they would get on it. Okay, now they can't, so alright. So go off that way, I guess. Alright, so now I think what we'll do is we're going to move these ships to start moving. Hey, there's one right there. But we have our ships here too. Hey, so I wonder if you can go off that way. Okay, so if he can block, maybe he can come up and get this one. Maybe this one can fight it off with this one. Maybe. But what a mess I got here because of the fact of the way this is going. Because I could try to use these two to get this one, but he's in line with my fire ship, and I don't think I can get him over there to try to get 2 birds with 1 stone. Because then he'll blast them, and then I'll, so we'll have to see. Because, yeah, it's ideal that I could take him out right now. Him getting over here might not happen. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what to do. He's... Because, man, it'd be nice to try to get 2 with 1 stone. Oh, he's got a fire anyways. Oh boy, this is not what I... Alright, we gotta pull out of here. Because I'm gonna execute him. Now, you know, I might get my other ally ship, but it's just unfortunate. I couldn't get that ship across there. Alright. Well, that will take care of that one. Hey! Oh, too bad he didn't catch on fire there. That would have been a freebie. That would have been a total freebie. Okay, meanwhile I gotta watch what's going on here. Yeah, if I can get these 3 over here. Okay, we're just gonna pause that for a moment. Alright, now, if you could, yeah, if he comes by this way, I could utilize my last fire ship. So yeah, I gotta kind of watch that. Okay, so that's not gonna work. Alright, let's see, you go that way. Maybe if I can... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I can send him off that way. Alright, well, gee, what do I watch for us here? Alright, well, you gotta get somewhere over there. You gotta get over there, and you are should be anchoring, yep. So that'll take a minute or 2. So let me see how this is gonna go. Yeah, see, he's not even... Can you go that way? That's the one thing that I found about this particular battle is the idea that we're against the wind. It's like, you know, your ships don't even move. Like, they can't move. Now, if he comes over here... Alright, come on down. Yeah, that might have been a miss. Oh no, maybe not. Alright. Oh, did he not get on fire? Like, did he... He put it out. Dang. It's gonna make my job a little bit harder. Oh no, he's on fire. For a minute, I thought he put it out. Alright, he's got 638. So I'm thinking if he can get over here, and if these four can get over there too, we might be able to get that ship. But you gotta go full sail, because he's gonna be toast in a little while. Yeah, and I really, needed to be paying attention to this. As the ships ended up going past their targets. Oh, where did that... I know, he's going way over there. Yeesh. Man, what a mess. And I can't get this ship to just turn around and come on down here. You're doing nothing for me there. And you gotta get down here. I'm telling you, I gotta at least get one of these ships. Yeesh. Come on. Oh yeah. And they surrendered. Yeah, like I said, I'm thinking it would have been better just to bring 6 fire ships and just get this over with. Because it's just like they have 24 ships, and once they all get in a group, it's like I can't even get one of these to try to take one over. Because, you know, there's so many things happening. And this one still hasn't... Like, I can't even get one of these to hook up. And all I gotta do is either sink, which I ain't gonna, but capture 2 of these and the battle will be over. But I can't even get one of these to line up correctly. And somehow he got deselected on trying to get him, which, you know, this here shows that he's gonna get to board, but and now I don't have the guys over here that I was gonna put on the ship to support them. And like I said, like these ships here, my regular ships, if they're gonna get sunk and destroyed anyways, then I might as well converted all my ships into fire ships. Because at least if they hook up, I can take them out and then this battle will be over. So, you know, that's just my thought there, that I always dislike the third-rate ships in the game because of the fact that they're expensive, they're hard to sink, they're hard to eat, they're even hard to... Okay, so let me take a few guys off this ship and put them on this ship. Because at least we're doing boarding action right here. Yeah, cause see, look at Springfield is sinking. So so what I'm gonna tell you is that I might as well made all my ships fire ships and just bring 6 fire ships into the battle, or bring the other ships. But I mean, yeah, see, and look, his 400 beat, or his 500 beat this 600. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is incredible. Yeah, and see, like I said, they just gave up. And I'm clicking him to get on the ship. pause for a moment. Oh, jeez. Because the HM Excellent can't put anybody on that ship. Oh, it says I can finish? Alright, I'm just gonna finish. Yep. I'm just gonna finish. Okay, so I captured 2. And, you know, I just, you know, like I said, in my opinion, you can bring 9 ships. So bring 6 that are fire ships. That way, unless you have third rates, I would say bring in 6 fire ships and then 3 of your other kind of ships and get the 6 done. But like I said, I tried to use the ally ships to try to capture some of those ships. The only problem with that is, you know, that they have 24 ships all over the place, and you have to go to all over here to look at them all. And that is just, like I said, it's a little tough. I mean, like I said, yeah, this will not be one of my favorite battles. No way. I mean, and thank God you only had to take out 6. Imagine if they said you had to fight to the death. there would be no way to win that. Absolutely none. But anyways, okay, so look. Hey, what? A 126 gun ship? They had a 126 gun ship? Wow. And one of those is, I captured it? With one of the ally ships? I mean, wow. 126. Let me see here. All right, look at they're all okay. Yeah, right here. 126. 126. Whoa, they had. Yeah, they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, 6 of those ships had 126 guns on them. Holy. All right, well, you know, yeah, that was ugly. I'm sorry. Because I almost lost the Springfield and whatever other that ship was. And if I would have lost those, then that would have told me that I should have made those 2 fire ships, because then I would have my 6. But then again, you do want to capture some of these, because somehow I captured 100. I didn't even know it. Yeah, so wow. And I have enough to unlock it. I have 60 and it costs 50. So I could actually unlock it. And it costs $823 to repair it. Wow, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's got 6 officers on it that it will. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4 guns. Like 4, you know, areas of guns or whatever. It's got 5 of these. It can go up to 3,600 in weight. Wow, I wonder if I could even... Do I have people that I could... Yeah, I got a Rear Admiral right here in my reserves. And I got another one. I might as well put him on there too. And I can put this commander on there. Yeah, these are all in my reserves. Put another commander on there. And I can put this lieutenant on there. So it's got a whole bunch of great officers. Yeah, so, I mean, okay, so I'll tell you this now. You know, I'm not changing my opinion, but Yeah, you don't really want to bring 6 fire ships, because if you just did that, you wouldn't get, you know, you wouldn't have a chance of, like I said, I don't even know how, you know, this one, you know, like whatever. We captured 2 ships, and I didn't even know what type of ships they were, and I got lucked out with a, you know, 126 gun ship that I can actually add to my navy. But I gotta figure out what rifles to put them. Yeah, right here. Alright, look at that. It's gonna cost 18,000, but I think I'll go to 800. Because I think that's what they had on them. Alright. Now, of course, I can't put any upgrades on it. Watch this if I was going to put one upgrade on it. Let's say I wanted... yeah, cannon weight, to lower the weight of the cannons. 25... well, oh, and 988, so $26,000 just to put one upgrade on this ship. Cancel. and I'll tell you, that is with a 25% upgrade, minus 25% upgrade cost. Like I finally maxed that out. But I got that in my navy. Hey, and what is this? Oh. Now, no, here's the ship that here's the ship that I captured. So I'll have to get rid of that one. That's a 78 gun ship. But I'll have to get rid of it because, you know, I'm only down to 10 rep. And it'll cost a lot just to keep it in my harbor. And I already got this one, and then it looks like that is a ship that... well, let me get rid of this one first. Yeah. I'll repair that. But anyways, yeah, let me go over here for a minute. Okay, I'm gonna save it. Alright, so, okay, oh, and we have an award. Grand Knight Cross. So that's kind of cool, I guess. You can read that if you'd like. And you can see here, Battle of Vincent. They gave us... oh, okay, yeah, right here, look. They gave us the HMS Victory. And we get 3 experience points and 93,000. So... let's take a look at that ship. Now the Victory, it's a first-rate Victoria class. It goes to 3,400. And what about this one that I captured? Well, that goes to 36. This one goes to 34. And it already came with officers. And it already came with 800? Wow, so they just gave that to us. Wow, so that means I now have... yeah, look at they're first rates. Like I have two first rates in my navy now. I was complaining to you that I didn't have any third rates because in one of my battles I lost the 2 that I had. And so I only had 5th rates. And I got lucky and captured this one, and the game gives me this one. And the nice thing about this one is it's already staffed. So it didn't cost me any money. The only thing it would cost me is if I wanted to put upgrades on the ship. Alright, so now that I got all that excitement out of the way, so that means I can also change my ship now. Yeah, he's a rear admiral, so I can take Nelson out. And I can put this commander there for now. And should I make him the commander of this ship? Yeah. Alright, so this is now my capital ship. And I'll call this one, like my friend wanted me to do it, so I'll go HMS Devastation. So there, that is now that one. So then this one, I can name it, who knows what. Let's see, what should I name it? If I was doing this live, I could ask you, anybody watching, what would you like me to name it? I'll just call it an RC for now. Alright. If anybody else wants me to put a name in, I'll put it right there, I guess. So now I'm going to go ahead and repair. Look at that. See, that's the only thing about that, though. These ships had no class to fight those first-rate ships. And now I have to spend buku bucks to repair them. And that's even with like 25%. Look at that. 35, 36. I mean, that is a lot. That's just cutting away through my money. Alright, well. That was something else. Hey, look at, I even got 643 reserves, and that was because of all those guys that were on those fireboats. They were just swimming around, and some of them got shot up and stuff, but the rest of them must have landed right here. So then that would mean I can go ahead and do reserves, and it won't cost me much. And I'll just max these guys out then. You have to burn up those reserves, because those reserves are going to cost you money anyway. Got 181 of them now. Alright, well my navy is pretty, not much now. So how are we doing? We're still, I guess because of those, big ships or whatever, we got some reserves and captives. 20 grand for the fleet and 19 grand for the crew. So I think we're good there. So what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and do these. Not on my guard. Now what if I put the devastation in there? Oh, but I can't put anybody else. It's 92%. And the victory would be the same thing. They got 240. Like, I'd rather put in these smaller ships. That way I could put in 2 and get 100%. There we go. Then the Mad Queen. I wonder what the Queen's all mad about. That's 98%. Alright, we're going to see what it is now. Let's see. Not on my guard. Got 18,000. And we sunk the 2 ships. Not bad. And Mad Queen, let's see what that's about. Our relations with Portugal will surely benefit from the successful transport of Dr. Willis, Captain. Hopefully the Queen's mental health will benefit as well. Medium and light damage and heavy. Got 11,000. So that got my money back up. New pages of glory were added in the history of the Royal Navy. Despite being outnumbered in both men and guns, Horatio Nelson defeated a Spanish fleet near Cape St. Vincent. Well, that's not entirely true. I mean, we only sunk 4 ships and captured 2. But so 18 of their ships survived. But anyways, Portugal, clearly the tide is already turned back in our favor now that we have set our best naval officer to deal with this situation. Yeah, that's hilarious. Bonaparte's plan to invade Egypt. On February 23rd, 1798, Bonaparte recommends to the directory, I guess that's what they mean, directory, yeah. The abandonment of the invasion of England in favor of an invasion of Egypt. His plan is later accepted, leading to a shift towards Mediterranean theater, and we get a plus 50% ship repair. So if I go here, ship repairs only going to cost 82. They gave us a little benefit on that, and that's 16. That's still some bucks though, 1,600. So even with that savings, you still have to spend some dough. But alright. We're gonna go ahead and save and call it a day. Just saying harbor, whatever, okay. Alright folks, that is it. So as you can tell, I was kind of whining through the whole battle. I'm sorry about that, but I mean the game is fun and challenging, no doubt about that. So anyways, we'll have to see you later on. So everybody in the world, have a great day or a great evening. God bless you in your own religion. take care of yourselves, be kind to everybody, and everybody, adios amigo. Jeff is signing out.